Welcome into the Commanders Report. I'm your host, Jack Sperry. Tonight it is the Commanders' preseason debut versus the New England Patriots here for the 2025 preseason. And today I've got players that you guys as Commanders fans should be watching out for tonight with most of the starters sitting. So make sure you guys join us at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time tonight for our live watch party. It's our first watch party on this channel this season. We'll be live for every single Commanders game this year, pre-regular and hopefully some postseason games as well. So if you guys want to join the largest interactive fan community for Commanders fans out there throughout the 2025 NFL season, make sure you guys click that subscribe button to never miss a show this season. We also provide you guys free and daily in-depth Commanders coverage on this channel, weekly previews, and more. So make sure you click that subscribe button for the most extensive fan experience for Commanders fans anywhere here on YouTube. All right, so just a little bit of a heads up, guys. Coach Dan Quinn did say that most of the starters for the Washington Commanders will not be playing in tonight's game, and juxtapose that with Mike Vrabel, the Patriots head coach, saying that his starters will be playing a good portion of the game as well. So probably a loss tonight. I'm just going to warn you right now, especially that early portion of the game. I do expect the talent differential to mean that the Patriots probably get out to an early lead tonight, but it is preseason. It doesn't really matter all that much. But I think that the thing that you guys should definitely be watching out for more in this football game are the first and second year players that are trying to vie for position on the roster. So we'll start here with a very key position, all right, in terms of the backups on this football team, and that is the wide receiver position. I got 5 receivers tonight for you guys to watch out for. First up, Luke McCaffrey, second year player out of Rice. He's had a pretty decent camp to this point, but this is a big year for him, all right, because he's going to be somebody that's going to be asked to be a route runner in this offense, and, year 2, the expectations definitely jump. So if he, kind of pops off the screen tonight, that's going to be a good sign that Luke McCaffrey can be a contributing factor to this offense this year. Then I got Jaylin Lane, the wide receiver, the rookie out of Virginia Tech, who's also going to be punt returning. I think that this kid has a chance to be one of the best punt returners in the National Football League from day one. He's just got great vision in the open field. He's got phenomenal speed, and he's also going to play quite a bit as a receiver as well. He's been the deep threat for this Commanders offense throughout camp to this point. So maybe some deep shots to Jaylin Lane tonight. That should be provide some entertainment. Then Chris Moore has been a veteran wide receiver that has done a fantastic job during the offseason program. He's been so solid during camp as well. He's vying for a final roster spot, and right now he's certainly in that mix. So I think that he should play quite a bit tonight as a veteran, and I think that he's somebody that could make this final roster if he can play well in stadium here during these preseason games. Then another rookie here, a UDFA out of Louisville, Jacory Brooks, has definitely splashed at times during Commanders training camp to this point. If there's going to be a UDFA receiver that makes this team, it's certainly going to be Brooks. And he's somebody that was definitely Tyler Shuck's best weapon at Louisville last year. Some of those other receivers at Louisville were just not worth their salt at all, but Brooks actually, bailed Shuck out in some situations. He's got phenomenal hands, good body control. I'm excited to see what he can bring to the table maybe in the second half of tonight's game. Then the final receiver I'll be keeping my eye on here is another veteran, Michael Gallup. Gallup is somebody that hasn't played in a real NFL game, a regular season game, in quite a while, but he's got great size. He's formerly, a starting X-wide receiver in this league and known for his ability to make tough contested catches down the sideline. So we'll see if he's able to provide that for this offense tonight with Sam Hartman getting the start at quarterback. So predict it for me down there in the comments section. Which Commanders wide receiver is going to have the best night tonight? Give me Jaylin Lane, the rookie out of Virginia Tech tonight. I think not only is he going to provide some splash as a potential deep threat, but I also think there could be some yak opportunities. I think he'll do good as a punt returner tonight. Let me know what you guys think down there in the comments section for today's pin question. In just a second here, I'm going to let you guys know a great deal that you guys can take advantage of right now. But before we get into that, guys, get down there in the comments section and predict which Commanders wide receiver is going to have the best night tonight. And with that, guys, you guys can go to chatsports.com/WAS hoodie to get this Commanders hoodie 50% off right now. And guys, I already ordered myself this hoodie because I really like the design here. You got the patches on the side, on the sleeve there. Then you've got the Commanders logo on the chest. I love the burgundy color as well. And plus, it's 50% off, guys. So that's why we chose this specific hoodie to give you guys a deal for today. So go chatsports.com/WAS hoodie if you want this to be your new Lucky Commanders game day sweatshirt for the 2025 season. Now, another weapon that I think I'm definitely watching out for tonight, I think Jacory Crosky-Merritt, the running back out of Arizona, is the guy that I'm watching for in this football game, guys. He has been phenomenal during the offseason program and during training camp. Apparently, he's got extremely explosive cuts. He's got great long speed. He's got good vision. And, of course, he brings good size. Jacory Crosky-Merritt is a 7th-round pick, guys, legitimately has a chance to be the future RB1 for this offense in future seasons, and somebody that could get progressively more and more time on the field during the regular season. That is if he continues to impress. So very, very excited to watch Jacory Crosky-Merritt play football tonight. Then another guy I'm very excited to watch is Ben Sinnott, the tight end out of Kansas State. Didn't play a whole lot last year for the Commanders because Zach Ertz happened, and of course Ertz is back. So Sinnott, honestly, he's going to be probably more of a manufactured touch guy. Maybe they get him out there in 12 personnel and give him a couple screen looks this year. But really his time to shine and show what he can do is going to be in the preseason, in my opinion. And, he's somebody that I really like coming out of Kansas State. He can block. He's somebody that's got good hands, good after the catch ability. Now, his arms aren't super long, so his catch radius isn't the biggest in the world, not the best contested catch guy in the world. But you didn't get to see a whole lot of him last year. And I think in his second year here in the preseason, he could be one of the studs that we see unfold tonight. Then we get to Josh Conerly Jr., the first-round pick out of Oregon. He's going to be getting quite a bit of run tonight. Apparently, he's done pretty decent in the joint practice that the team had with the Patriots this week, and he's been progressively looking better as camp has gone on. It has been a little bit of a transition for him, moving from left tackle over to right tackle. Apparently, his feet have looked a little slow as he gets used to, essentially flipping his feet as offensive linemen need to do when they switch sides. But, I'm very excited to see what this young man's going to be able to do and try and compete for that starting right tackle job when this team plays the New York Football Giants in week 1 of the NFL season. Then we get to Tyler Owens, and Owens is a complete enigma to me because he's listed as the 3rd team strong safety, but he's out there at practice as the starting bandit safety. So it kind of seems like this team is burying him a little bit on the depth chart so that nobody really sees him coming. But I think he's going to play quite a bit tonight. He's an athletic freak. So definitely going to be keeping my eyes on Tyler Owens. The final player I'm watching tonight, only 2 defensive players on this entire list, but Jordan McGee, the second-year linebacker out of Temple, great coverage player from the linebacker position, a little bit undersized, but he's going to be somebody that can come in on pass-heavy downs this season and be a rotation player. Dan Quinn, the head coach, has definitely mentioned his name a couple of times in these pre-practice press conferences, talking about how much he likes his growth and development heading into year 2. And he's going to play quite a bit tonight, guys, because obviously Bobby Wagner and his age probably won't be playing much in the preseason this year, so McGee should get plenty of run. So what's your take? Let me know down there in the comments section. Do preseason games actually matter? Let me know what you guys think down there in the comment section. Give me a yes or a no. I think there's a case to be made for both sides of the argument here. I think actually joint practices are more beneficial, especially for first-team players. But these preseason games I think might be a little bit more beneficial for bubble players trying to, UDFAs, players that, maybe don't get as many reps in those joint practices. So let me know what you guys think. Yes or no? Do preseason games actually matter? Let me know your answer down there in the comment section. And that'll be it for today's edition of the Commanders Report by Chat Sports. We will be live again, guys, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight. It'll be me and Joey and a new producer as well. So we'll unveil who that is on today's show. So make sure you guys join us at 6:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Until tonight, guys, hail to the Commanders.